Hello Aries, welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. I'm not going to date this reading because I'm ahead again, so I'm just going to put these out there with the December month on them. So please remember, this cannot connect to every single Aries out there, so take what you can use and leave what you can't. Also, welcome cross watchers. And I recommend, thank you to all my subscribers, all the views, all the comments. I'm really happy with how the channel is growing. Thank you, thank you. Also, I'm going to have a drawing at 5,000 subscribers where I'm going to give away a deck of cards. So it has to be a deck of mine. I can buy you a new deck, or I can sage mine and clear them of the energy and send them to you. I suggest to all my viewers to have a dream journal. So when you wake up at night and use the restroom, write down what enters your mind and go back to sleep. And when you get up the next day, or when you come home from work, you'd be shocked at what you wrote down, and it might trigger the dream. Also, a moon journal is really important to know how you handle the moons. Would be really good. And also a birth chart journal, so you can learn about yourself and your birth chart. So I'm going to start with the Earth Wisdom deck first for you. So here we go, Aries. The first one is Healing Grief, number 19. So this is obviously you're going through a hard time, whether you are healing grief from a broken heart, grief of the loss of a loved one. Either way, grief is a really hard thing to deal with because we really probably never goes away. We just learn how to handle it and not let it affect us every minute of the day. So I do see the snow in here to me as purity, like washing over you, to where the universe is trying to make you feel whole again. The hawk or eagle is wise, like emotions, and then you have the amethyst in there, and she's holding it, looks like a caduceus. So they're trying, and this is balance and growth right here. So they're trying to balance out. 10 is an ending too. So there's a lot in that card. So grief is really hard. The next one is 22, Relief. Wow, Aries. So you have healing grief and then you have relief. So this is the double number right here, the 22 and master number. You're going to get relief. I feel like you're going to get a new choice of something, whether you're moving or a new job or a new living arrangement. Something is going to change in your life that's going to help you, because it's going to change something drastically. I don't know what it is. And right now you may not feel like it's going to help you. It might be stressing you out and making you feel like, why is this happening? Why do I have to have a loss and now I have to make a new direction of something in my life? But the universe knows what it's doing and it supports you. So just trust, have faith that it's going to lead you to where you're supposed to go, and it will be easier. So the last one for the Earth Wisdom is Heal Thyself. Wow, healing grief, relief, and heal thyself. So wow, Aries, a lot of you are really struggling, I feel, and these three cards all tell me that the universe, there's somebody in heaven who looks after you and is by you in your times of need. They're trying really hard. Also, this is green, your heart. So I feel like they're trying to tell you, and emotions, don't close your heart off. Don't close yourself off to emotions. No matter how hard you're feeling right now, how hard this is that you're going through, do not close yourself off. Do not close your love. Do not close your feelings. Because it's easy to do that, and then once we do it for so long, it's really hard to fix that. So just keep that in mind. When you see yourself starting to feel like you're not feeling, it's kind of normal not to feel for a while if you're going through a hard grief. So just keep aware, be mindful of your emotions, not to let them get too far to the dark side is what I'm trying to tell you. So now I'm going to use the Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you. We'll see what comes up. So wow, 5 of Sky. This is saying that you're feeling like you have to defend yourself to something, Aries. That's sad that you're going through all that and now you have to defend yourself to people. So the World card is a good card. It says that have faith, the universe is watching you, and you dream. Be dreaming of what you want to come to you. That's how you manifest. Say it verbally out of your mouth. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at the soul, the windows of the soul in your eyes, and tell yourself positive affirmations. You are lovable. You are loving. You are beautiful. You deserve love. You deserve to heal. The Sun, beautiful. This could be Cancer or Leo, but this is the happiest card in the deck. Very good, very good. So your world is changing. You're going to feel defensive. Your world is changing, and you're going to be happy. I felt that you're going to have to make a decision, but you're going towards your happiness more. So this is Five of Earth. So I don't know if you're leaving somebody behind, or if somebody feels ghosted by you. I feel like somebody feels like you left them behind, or you ghosted them. So this is Five of Earth, or Four of Earth. Four of Earth is somebody being selfish around you, somebody who takes, and they take. Look at all the toys behind that cat. That's a really selfish person who takes and doesn't give. And look at it, it's right in front of this card. So I do feel like whoever is making you defend yourself is taking from you as well, possibly. If you feel like that before this reading and this confirms it, that's how that would connect to you. But don't push it on somebody if you didn't feel that way before the reading. So this is Ace of Sky. So this is telling me this is a warning, like where you're about to go. There's people that are probably not like you. It's a different clan, if you will, a different kind. So just be aware. Don't be so forthcoming if you go in a new direction. Kind of feel it out and get to see what it's about before you give too much yourself, so you know what to give. Strength. This is beautiful, Aries. This is strength. I do feel like you're going to get some messages when the birdies are in here. Look at that, the sun and the birds and the strength. So this is like double confirmation, because this is Leo and this could be Leo. So that is beautiful. So the next one is Eight of Sky. So this is saying that somebody feels left out in the cold. So somebody you may have ghosted is feeling like they're never going to get unstuck. They're never going to get out of this situation, and that is not true. The cat can easily get out from under the branches. It's kind of freaking out because the bats are coming. So this is somebody around you could be making things worse for themselves by going in their mind and thinking things are worse than what they are. Or that could be you. So this is the World. This is beautiful. The Wheel. So you had the World and now the Wheel. So this says that this is destiny. You're changing your life on an everyday basis. Something is changing and you have caused this change. And it's going to be easier. It's going to be more peaceful, more in line with you. So consequences. So this says there's consequences. Let's see what the next card is to go with that. So Ten of Earth. So Ten of Earth is usually generosity. So either you helped somebody or somebody helped you. And I'm feeling like there's going to be consequences concerning that. So whether they're going to come at you and say, oh, you owe me for me helping you, or you're going to realize maybe that's where the selfishness came. You were generous to somebody and it worked out that there was consequences for it. So Three of Fire is you asking the universe why things are going the way they are. You're questioning like why am I going through this? So wow, Sky Tom is somebody being mean. I don't know if this is you, Aries, or somebody being this way to you, but somebody is very cold, very hurtful, very vindictive. They're just being mean just to be mean. There's just no reason to be that way. So then you have the Priestess. This is beautiful. So this could be somebody who has knowledge from a past life, somebody who's healed. This person is probably a healer themselves. They can heal people with their energy, and they're really kind, they're really balanced. I guess this one would go here, yeah, I think. Or no, this one goes over here. So then you have Fire Queen. So somebody is really mad and angry about this healer is what I'm feeling. So somebody is angry towards this Priestess. So this is the Two of Cups. So it looks to me like somebody is angry because there was love involved somewhere with this. So I feel like somebody loved the High Priestess maybe, and the Fire Queen is mad that it wasn't hers, what I'm getting. That's kind of odd. I don't think I've got that before, but that's what I'm getting. So this is Ten of Sky. This is somebody feeling like they're backed into a corner, that there's no way out. And maybe it's this person who is being mean to you. So then you have Earth Queen. Earth Queen is somebody who's really opinionated, really predictable. They do the same thing over and over. So if you get in a fight with this person, they always react the same way. If you go to the store and the tire gets flattened or something, they act the same way. You can predict that Fire Queen or the Earth Queen's actions. She's very predictable, very matter-of-factly. She does everything over and over, same thing. So nothing ever changes in the Earth Queen's life. She's the same. Her household is the same. Her job's the same. She lives in the same place. She does the same thing every day. So now I'm switching to the Tarot Illuminati, and this is the Emperor. So this could be Aries placement. This is you. This could be somebody who could also be a boss, a CEO. Maybe that's another reason why this Fire Queen is mad. Something about a business, a CEO person. So Five of Wands, this says there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of gossip, a lot of people causing problems, getting in other people's business. So Prince of Pentacles. This tells me that somebody offered a relationship to somebody. So I feel like these people got mad right here about somebody getting offered this pentacle by the prince is what I'm picking up. So Death, wow. So this caused an ending. Whether it caused an ending with this person, whether it caused an ending with these people, there was an ending from this behavior. And somebody offered something and it was shut down. It ended something. So I don't know if somebody offered something here and other people got wind of it and got all grouchy, but it ended in nobody getting it, I feel. So here's the Empress. So the Empress is somebody who's very honest, very nurturing, very loving, very kind. This person gets along with animals and babies really well. They pretty much get along with everybody. And I've been saying this a lot. The way you can tell when you're in the presence of an Empress or a Priestess is the vibration you feel when you're around this person. If this person makes you feel like happy and positive and like maybe tingly, this person has a high vibration and their light is really high, and that's how you can tell. I've been saying that in my readings a lot. I don't understand when people are mean to an Empress or a High Priestess, that they can't tell they're in the presence of that powerful light. It just is bewildering to me, basically. Alright, so let's keep going. So now we have the King of Swords. So this is somebody wanting to communicate with the Empress, I feel. Somebody wants to communicate. And it seems like another person's getting involved. So we have the Empress, the Priestess, and now we have the Prince of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So this is a younger, mature energy, and this is a older, mature energy. So then we have the Devil, which could be Capricorn placement. This is toxic energies, which is going right over Death. Wow. So that could be Scorpio, the Death behind there. Six of Cups is somebody regretting they didn't treat somebody right. I feel like they want to have a second chance to be more giving and kind to that person. But when I see that, it makes me think of this. This second here. Okay, where is it? Oh my. I didn't know this was going to be this difficult getting the card out. Oh wow. Okay, well what this reminds me of is the kitty that was coming after swiping with the birdie. This reminds me that somebody realizes maybe they were too harsh in a relationship or they didn't go at it right and they want a second chance. So this is Lovers. This is Gemini placement, Aries. So I feel like, yes, somebody wants a second chance to be a lover to somebody. So Seven of Cups. Somebody has a lot of options. And so let's see what the next card is. So Prince of Cups. So this is another prince coming in. So now we have, and we have the toxic energy, the devil. So there's a lot of masculine energies in here, I feel. And I see at least 2 females. So yeah, I'm getting, and the Prince of Cups is usually honest. He usually comes to offer forgiveness, an apology, or love. So, wow, a lot. So 2 of Wands is somebody contemplating what they want to do. Possibly you're trying to choose between one of these people here, is what I'm feeling. So let me switch to the Soul's Journey lesson cards now and see what comes up there. So yeah, that's for you going through a healing, grief, and relief, and healing yourself. There's a lot of energies involved in this. So then death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So you've had this twice. So I don't know if this is a toxic energy ending, or if this is what you're really grieving from, is a literal death. I usually have a trio of 3 cards. It represents to me the death, and I did not see 3 of those cards. I saw 1 of those cards. So to me, I'm not really picking up a literal death, but I could be wrong. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. So I do feel like something ended, whether it was a friendship, a job, a place you lived. You understand that it was time for this to end and for you to move on. And you might not feel it right now, but you will feel it eventually, is what I feel. So if you don't feel gratitude now, you will. And then you have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. That's kind of worded wrong, but oh well, okay. So, this is talking about your self-esteem is going to grow. Your solar plexus is going to get stronger. So the gratitude is going to help your self-esteem. If you try to look for the good in the situation that you're in right now, because the universe wouldn't put you in that situation, Aries, if they didn't feel like it was for your highest good. So try to think of that and have faith that they are pushing you towards something better. And you may feel kind of a lot of emotions that seem really down, I'm picking up, but you're moving forward. The self-esteem and the gratitude are really beautiful. So the angel, or the Whispers of the Ocean card for you is single-mindedness, and this is 14. Choose your own path and what is best suited for you. This is the Barracuda. So 14 would equal 5, which is change. And change is really good in that. I see that up here as well in those cards. So do what is best for you. What would be the best thing for you? Do not try and think of everybody else and how it's going to affect everybody. The universe is pushing you in a certain direction, and they want you to focus on you. So the next one is Back on Task 39. So this talks about you may not be using the time for your best possible situation right now, is what this means. This always makes me think of night people who have night jobs and how it's really hard for them to have relationships with day people, people who work the day. I feel like it's really hard for some people's life unless they're incorporated with a bunch of other nighttime people, job workers. But that's what that always makes me think of, that it's really hard to work a night job, I feel, and stay on task and do everything you need to do for your life. So, wherever that relates to. So now I'm going to pull the Angel and Ancestor cards. And see what comes up there. So the first one is Oracle. Wait for important information. So you're going to get downloaded through a dream, through a voice coming through to your head that you hear something or you think of something, and you're not even going to think about where it came from or where that is until after you realize what just happened. So this is your ancestors trying to communicate with you. I feel like it could be somebody old because the snake represents shedding old. The smoke makes me think of smoke and mirrors. So smoke and mirrors are when something is an illusion, it's not what it looks like. So I do feel like somehow you're going to be getting downloaded with important information. I really do, whether somebody's keeping it from you and it's going to be a smoke and mirrors information, or you're going to shed somebody out of your life and information is going to come to you then. But I do see the red, which is passion. And then the last one for you is Lord, take charge with authority. This is really beautiful, Aries. So this is, first of all, he's protected. When the antlers come into play, that's saying that the universe is protecting. This over somebody's head, you know what that pertains to in the Bible. So the antlers are very protective energy. You're protected from your crown chakra. And another thing is your crown chakra is how they give you information. So I do feel like a lot of you, maybe somebody is trying to make you whole, somebody who loved a loved one who moved on. I do see a lot of the Aries rams in there. I do see that. And it's, so, excuse me, it makes me think of take charge with authority. So if you feel like somebody's going to try and come at you, this is telling you to stick up for yourself, basically. Now is the time for you to use your voice, because especially if you're in a grief or you're healing yourself, don't let anyone come at you and take anything or knock you down. You are protected no matter what is going on. You are protected. I cannot stress enough. Nothing bad is going to come to you, Aries. Trust me, no matter how sad or broken you feel, these two cards right here tell me you're protected. Nothing is going to come to you that's going to be bad. You may have a hard time and struggle, but you are very protected. So try to remember that when you're going through whatever it is you're going through. So thank you so much, Aries, for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. I hope this helps you a lot. Thank you so much, and bless you, Aries.